in this lineup instead of Derrick Jones Jr. They're looking for him to start out guarding Jamal Murray. It allows them a lot more versatility on defense. We've been talking about that the entire game. But they want to see more offense, more aggressiveness there, and they gave up too many fast break points, so they're going to try to tighten the screws back that way.
And Leonard, second half. This is where things turned in Game 6, where the Clippers really assumed control against the Nuggets in the third quarter.
And don't forget, Game 4 here, Denver was up 20 in the fourth quarter. So this Clipper team, they're going to keep playing, keep competing here in the second half.
Jokic, there's no doubt he's going to pick it up on his end to shoulder some of the scoring load. He's got 11. Bounce it, Batum, swing it for Leonard. His jumper bounces off and cleared by Jokic. Get it ahead, Porter. Early touch, Gordon. One-on-one, right now no help for Harden. Shot clock down to 10. Gordon circles, whips a pass to the outside, and Brown shut.
What happened? So much attention on Jokic setting that screen. Brown wide open for that three.
Extra to Batum. Rims out. Jokic has got it. Nuggets have their largest lead. Screen, Gordon. Great feel. Jokic today. They found out yesterday that they were getting the opportunity, over 120 of them, trying to recreate the wall at Intuit Dome. Harden is fouled. 4% from three against an excellent defensive team. Harden, shot clock is winding down again. They have nothing going right now. Harden, 2-1, tosses it up, short. Jokic ahead for Murray. The lead is 15. They can make it 18. Porter's got it. 10-0 burst for the Nuggets. And Powell is
right now. Got to get some life if you're LA to try to chip away at this lead.
That foul was called on the floor. Powell splits defenders, but then turns it over. It's been that kind of night for Los Angeles. Murray using the screen. Switch out. That means Batum has Jokic. Murray against the big Zubats. Murray turns on the Jets. Drives. Missed it. Tip in goes. It's Gordon sneaking underneath. Full run. Powell trying to end it. Denied at the rim. Porter, hot shooter. Yes, sir. Have the core of the championship team intact. Obviously, Denver made big decisions. They let go of their head coach, Michael Malone, an NBA champion. Let go of their GM, Calvin Booth, NBA champion with the Nuggets. They just felt like it wasn't going in the direction that they wanted. Contact. Yeah, we're all important in terms of seeding and avoiding the play-in, and of course this first-round series going the distance.
They threw him into the fire.
They did. Harden, nice spin against the grain. Zubats maneuvers and comes up short. Jokic there, draped all over him. Clippers have missed their last 5 shots. Meanwhile, Denver's shooting numbers continue to trend upward. 50% from three-point territory, 9 of 18. Gordon, pull up bump. It's good. They can't miss.
An elite defensive team of LA. Everything going their way here in the third.
The run is now 17-0. Clippers can't stop the bleeding. Leonard turns it over. Murray taking his time with his team now building a 25-point cushion. Gordon against Harden. Zubats tried to work around it. Jokic feeds. Porter. They're human. Short. Denver had 3 turnovers in the first quarter. They have not turned it over since. Powell accelerates for 2. That's a shifty move.
Importantly, just bring some energy. I like the aggressiveness from Powell on that last drive attempt. They need that from everybody on LA.
Nuggets used a little extra clock as the ball was rolled in. Brown, knock around, turnover. Harden drives it. No foul. Murray there defensively. Jokic doesn't take the 3. Murray cuts to the rim, protects and scores. 77-52 Nuggets. There have been 2 lopsided games in this series. Game 3, Clippers dominated the Nuggets, and Game 5, Nuggets returned the favor to the foul on a Jokic. Trigger in for Harden, now in his 16th year in the league. Jones is in, and Jones, who made a difference in that opening, started. He gets back in the scoring column.
And Denver, they don't have rim protection. You saw Powell get to the rim a few possessions ago. Now they're Jones Jr. You got to continue to attack, drive, and get easy opportunities.
Jokic drives it, finishes in a foul. MVP his 4th MVP award.
It's incredible.
80-54. It's all Nuggets right now. The way things started, Nuggets -1.5, currently -20.5. Brown, lob it up, slap it down. The crowd has been deafening. Leonard draws a crowd, loops it for Powell, tosses it up. He was anticipating a foul at the line.
They came out. They had a lot of energy. They're playing good and deflated ever since to start the second quarter. No life, no efficiency on either end.
Offensive rebound for Leonard. And a foul call. TNT start their series, and then game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals with
a year. I mean, if we're not calling games, I'm watching games. Staying up so late, having fun, great performances.
Brown
running on that end of the floor.
Toss it in for Jokic. Comfortable lead here for Denver. Jokic, no look. Gordon, give it up. Brown lays it in.
How about the passing in tight spaces by Denver?
And they have been relentless. Offensive foul.
All yourself. You still got to try to play the right way and chip away.
Still have 4:37 to go in the 3rd quarter, but
it's tough.
At some point, the Clippers are going to have to come up with stops, which they have not done.
The rim, so frustration all over for the Clippers.
Serbian national team teammates, bronze medal at the Olympics this year. And Jokic misses on the baseline delivery. Leonard will take it himself for 2. 21 points for Kawhi Leonard. They had 1 quarter of energy. It happened to be the first quarter. Since that point, the Nuggets have dominated.
2 for 8. You'd like to see him. I'd rather it be 2 for 18.
Yeah.
You know, just be aggressive, looking to score. But I do wonder if fatigue playing a role with this Clipper team.
Jokic, it's off. Offensive rebound. Westbrook is fouled.
And has found a way to contribute there for this Nuggets ball club this season.
And if this team advances, we'll see what the rotation looks like moving forward into the second round. It's been tight. The young guys have not really gotten a whole lot of run in this first round. Bogdanovich.
And now you're LA. Just want to try to get it to under 18 here. You know, it's maybe under 20. You got to do it on this end, as you talked about, Ian.
Bogdanovich closes in on Westbrook. Shot clock down to 10. And
here he puts the team first, and he goes out trying to win as a team first, and then the individual accolades and successes will follow. And guys, just to follow up on your story about him winning so much, I want to add to that. He won 3 high school state championships.
High school to college to the pros, Christian Braun is a winner. After the Porter make, the lead is growing for the Denver Nuggets. Westbrook drives in.
That they're up 29, but just right now the Clippers look defeated. Rightfully so.
Denver outscored the Clippers by 16 in the second quarter, did it again in the third quarter. Same number. Murray, tough delivery. Magic.
In the second.
Powell fires. It's off. Just over a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Denver 97, the Clippers 66. These two teams did play in the bubble 2020. Inside.
While you were eating your croissant this afternoon.
That's right.
researching middle names.
I had to get a snack in.
No, I actually Googled Stephanie just now. She told me.
Oh, you've got sources. Bogdanovich hit.
Yep. Numbers say 74% of all Game 7 victories go to the home team, and the home teams fed off of the energy here in the second and third quarter.
They finished with the same record. They were 50 and 32. Denver got the tiebreak to get the 4 seed. Clippers the 5 seed. Murray in and out. And the Nuggets came from behind. Porter short.
Isn't that when Jamal Murray had a spectacular Game 7 performance?
Bogdanovich, drive, dish, and Zubac puts it down. 99-68.
Right now, works well for Denver. Jokic getting some rest. If they can continue to hold off LA here in this fourth quarter, that may serve them well in that next series.
It is a quick turnaround for either team. As Monday night in Oklahoma City, the Thunder swept the Grizzlies in the first round. So they've just been sitting back and watching all of this unfold.
That's a young
team's very obvious. Westbrook the steal. And he also a level of vindication for a team that lost Game 7 last season.
Yeah, and that was tough. I mean, coming off winning a championship, and Anthony Edwards, I mean, his play in that series last game, have a different roster players, complementary players, going through some adversity at the end of this season. But once again, this is a team that has won a championship, and the core guys getting it done here tonight.
Murray is fouled.
Boyd sitting with him before the game, made some great comments, talked about this series, obviously knows this group's been an assistant for a while, and they're spot on.
Gordon comes up short. Get it ahead. Brown is in for the Clippers, and he scores on the interior. Kobe Brown. But it's a 30-point lead for the Denver Nuggets. A win or go home scenario. You could feel it in the second quarter, and it just grew here in the second half. Bogdanovich, pull up 3, book it.
Remarkable legacy, all, as you said, with one organization. And the impact, not just with players, but coaches throughout the NBA.
Oh, his tree.
Leaders in the air.
It's immense.
It is immense.
Out of the timeout, Gordon defended by Powell. We come up on 7 minutes to go. Gordon's fade, it's good. And Tyronn Lue is now looking to the bench to make some other changes. Westbrook.
Base here.
I am, and that's not what he said. 107-77.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, you were. You're nice. Bogdanovich, no. And the fine Leonard joining Ivica Zubac. Done in the game. So is Cam Christie. And the move on the inside for Jordan Miller. So the Clippers have emptied the bench. Just over 6 minutes to go. We'll see what David Adelman decides to do with his substitutes, with a Game 1 looming. Oh, nasty stuff from Murray. Miller to Brown.
Smooth and want him out. He wants to play, but you got to think about that next series, as we were talking about. Jamal Murray so important.
Shot clock down to 4. Gordon splits defenders and flips it in for the 11-year veteran. And up their end of the bargain.
Yes, they have. Been impressive to watch.
Christie misses on a three. The balance
Extended the lead, and it was. And they punched the Clippers in the mouth, and the Clippers just did not respond afterwards.
in. Jalen Pickett in. Julian Strawther in. We're going to see Zeke Naji taking off the warm-up. Done. Ahead for Miller, and he gets it to go. It's all window dressing. Mark of the fourth. Clippers played so well in Game 6 at home. 111-105. They shot 50% from the field. They limited their turnovers. They had just 7 turnovers on Thursday night. Different story tonight. 15 turnovers for LA. Westbrook coughs it up. Christie's got it. He's going 1-on-2 right now and ducks inside for 2. When we talked to Tyronn Lue prior to the game, we asked him about this group. He said really resilient. They played the entire season with a chip on their shoulder after all of the preseason chatter that this was going to be a 30-win team. They were listening. Kobe Brown.
Up late. Check those guys out.
Get him a juice box. He'll be fine. 111-88 Denver. Here's Jokic back in and hits on a turnaround.
Yeah, Adam bringing Jokic back in. I wasn't sure if he would see any more time, but showing his skill.
Miller couldn't finish, and he gets a piece of it, and there's
his intensity.
Nuggets had 22 or saw them evaporate in 2 separate games. They won both games, but didn't necessarily win them going away.
Denver was up 20.
Yep.
Fourth quarter, 85-65, and the Clippers chipped away.
Eubanks. Yep. And Jokic with the board. Doesn't matter what stage of an NBA game it is. If you're a reserve and you get in, you want to show out because everybody's watching. Gordon, an air ball.
And that is so true. I mean, not just playing the game, but showcasing your talent for everybody in the league to watch.
Chris Dunn, 3. So if you just look at the box score at the end of this, you might question what happened in Game 7. Brown attack.
Start thinking maybe they should have gone to this group earlier. They are out here playing hard.
And Brown, 31, 33.
Oh, man, you know, they just saw the shot there of James Harden on the... Kawhi Leonard was out early. Harden kind of held it down. He and Norman Powell. How about Leonard healthy and playing great ball at the end of the season? Obviously now the postseason, but great basketball every night here in the second round.
Final minute 50 here in the fourth. Strawther over to Watson. Shot clock down to 7. Watson drives in on Eubanks. And he lays it in.
Didn't happen.
Kobe Brown, by the way, is 6 of 6 from the field for LA.
He's showing that hey, I belong in the NBA. Making the most of his opportunity.
First round pick out of Missouri, and that's swatted by Watson. Tyson. Oh, I thought it was going to be a knockout for Tyson. It wasn't. 1:05 to play. Strawther. Floater doesn't go. Watson controls it. 5 seconds. Fans come to their feet. 3 ball for Pickett is off. Tyson the board. Back out for Watson. 40 seconds to go. And Strawther will hoist and hit a 3. And got injured and then had a difficult time getting his spot back. Final 30 seconds here. Christie got it. Quite a different story from a year ago. Denver dominates Game 7, and it's on to the second round for the Nuggets, and a meeting with